Hey everybody, welcome back to Building SouthLake. So I know this video is a couple of days late, but I will get to why that is and what's been going on, and I will let you guys know just about pretty much everything you need to know about all of that. So mainly, the main reason is, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's actually go over and do our subscriber of the week before we do anything else like we usually do. A little bit farther trip today, a little bit farther than usual. Everything's starting to load in, and there we go. So I do have a couple good ideas, I think, about where we're going to put our subscriber of the weeks when we are out of room in here, because when we have our last one is right now. Oh my goodness. So our subscriber of the week is Nolan, so N-O-L-A, so Nolan, did I get that right? Burrell, so B-U-R-R-E-L-L. So Nolan Burrell, I'm going to guess is how you pronounce it. So Nolan Burrell, thank you very much for watching. So let's get into why this video is a couple days late and why you haven't seen a actual video come out for me since Monday. So the reason for that is on Tuesday, I did not get a chance to actually get around to it. I actually worked late that day. On Wednesday, I actually, what was I going to say? Mind, I just can't think of anything at the moment. Oh, on Wednesday, I got my brand new computer. Now, as you guys know, a lot of you, if you follow me on Twitter, will know that I got a new computer. Now, you might be asking yourself, why did I get a new computer, if you might wonder? Oh, I dropped that by accident. Still getting used to, Minecraft again instead of Halo. And the main reason is I wanted something that was a lot faster, and my new computer is by far a lot faster. And so, I'm actually really happy with it, and you're going to see a lot more videos coming out on the PC. There we go. Finally figured out the crafting system. There we go. So that's actually what's been going on. I've been trying to get everything back to setting up, which is a lot more difficult than you would think. Mainly because, there is a lot of stuff to set up that I had to kind of switch and download from my main recording computer, which is what I got rid of because it was just kind of messing up. And I replaced it with the one we have now. And the one we have now is, I'm not really good with computer talk, but it has 32 gigabit memory, so a lot faster. To put it in perspective, my old computer, it had 16. So as you can imagine, this one is a lot faster, so it should be able to be more reliable and, do more things at once. Because the whole point is I want to be able to record and at the same time, play on the same computer. So this will actually allow me to do that because it is a lot better. So, I'm actually pretty happy with it. My goodness, no. Oh my, wait, what's going there? That's down. There we go. Oh, got rid of the wrong ones. Yeah, so I'm actually, like I said, really happy with it. And so you're going to see, a lot more videos coming out from the PC world, on my channel. Another thing that it really does have, which is fantastic for YouTubers, oh my goodness, I'm really excited about this. It has 4 hard drives. Now, they're not tiny hard drives either. They are 2 terabyte hard drives each. One's a solid state, so it's also a lot faster than anything else. And then the other ones are just regular 2 terabyte hard drives. So, I think I should be good on, storage for now. And so the way I actually plan on using it is what I'm going to do is I'm going to make like one hard drive just for, like the recorded videos, like the ones now, the raw videos, if you will. And then I'm going to have another hard drive just for finished videos. So that way only on that hard drive we have, videos that are already edited and uploaded and ready to go. And so that's just one of the things that, I really want to, try to keep things organized, because I've tried it before and it is very, very hard to keep things organized. So that's mainly why, in a long explanation on why you haven't really seen too much videos from me for the past week. Just because I've been busy trying to get everything set up, downloaded. When I first got the computer on Tuesday, I think is actually when I got it. It was just really busy trying to get everything hooked up, downloaded, because I did upgrade to Windows 10. So that was a big step. Not really a big step, I would say, but, it was a pretty, significant jump that my computer had to download all of it. had to hook it up to the internet, had to download all the recording software. There really is a lot of programs that you guys, I'm not sure if you realize how much goes into it, because there is quite a bit of, things I had to download. For example, I have Adobe Audition, Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Video Encoder, which is another big one. There's a couple other ones too. I have to download Steam, download some of the games that I like to play on there, like Grand Theft Auto, which Grand Theft Auto is one I'm actually really excited about, mainly because the fact that I can turn up all the settings to have the best graphics now, which is another reason why I got this new computer, and, really excited about it. And also, I can actually play, hopefully, Minecraft at 60 frames a second now. How are we looking? So this is up, this is down. Okay, starting to get used to it. Oh yeah, so if I have not explained what we're doing, we're actually kind of getting ready for the mall area. So right here is where I want to put the mall. Not in these tiny boxes, because that's too small. Just on the other side of those slabs over there to my right. The ones right next to the highway will just be regular, regular buildings, like office buildings, things like that. Because I didn't want to put the mall, right next to, like literally right next to the highway. That's just not realistic in my opinion. So what I want to do is I want to add some smaller buildings in these areas here. That's why we're actually saving quite a bit of space. We can make them a little bit wider. And we are getting into the areas to where we actually have to start adding everything ourselves. We can't just, use the grass. So that could be a good thing and could be a bad thing, because it, one, will take a lot of time to get everything sorted out. Mainly because we don't have to get rid of everything now, like grass. We can just kind of go. But at the same time, we have to fill in more space because we can't just have it floating in the air. So just a couple of things that we kind of have to look on, and there are some upsides and some downsides to it. Let's see, what else could we talk about? Also, last week, actually I think it was on Monday, I uploaded a video of KaoshKraft asking, what would you do with $1 billion? Because I'm not sure how many of you guys know this, but in the United States, we had a lottery going on for a record amount of money for $1.5 billion. And that's a billion with a B, not million, billion. So a lot of people actually won. Apparently 3 people won the jackpot. A couple other people won. If you get so many numbers right, you get money too. So it actually really is kind of cool to see, that much money. And a lot of people were actually complaining about it, not in the video, just in real life, about, well, if we can spend $1.5 billion on tickets, why don't we buy, I don't know, free college for everybody? One, that's not really reasonable, because $1 billion sounds like a lot of money, when you have it, but $1 billion for everybody, not a lot, because there's this stupid thing going around there for a while, before the lottery. It was like, so there's 300 million people living in the U.S., okay? So if we divide the 1.5 billion by 300 million, everybody gets $4 million. No. Everybody gets $4. Kind of simple math that somebody's really looked over. So that person might want to go back to school, maybe, because that's just, you're stupid, putting it in a nice way. If you think, well, let's see, we'll take the 1.5 billion, okay, so that's a lot of zeros, and divide by 300 million? Can I do that in my head? $4 million is basically what they did. Funny to me, just because, simple math, I'm not good at math, but I can, at least realize, no, sir, that's not right. So it's just one of those funny things that's been going around, because there's a Powerball craze, right? Or there was a Powerball craze, which is what the lottery is called if you're overseas. It was just kind of unique. I did buy some tickets. I bought, I think, $20 worth, which isn't too much. The tickets cost $2 each. But unfortunately, I did not win. If I would have won, that would have been amazing. A lot of you guys said you would have quit your jobs, do different things like that. And I actually don't think I would quit my job. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, why wouldn't you quit your job? Because then you can go to work stress-free. And the first thing I would do is, one, buy an accountant to, give me some advice on what I should be spending. Because if I could just spend it all by myself, be like, millions here, millions there. Not really. I think I'd actually be more responsible than that. But it would be hard not to just, go waste it. Which is what a lot of people do. And one, you have to pay a lot of taxes on that anyways. This is a heavy money talk, episode. I think we can all dream if we did have $1.5 billion, what would we buy? And I said probably the first thing I would buy would be my Aston Martin, maybe because that is my dream car. And Aston Martin Vanquish. Oh, it'd just be beautiful to build it from the ground up, from, you know, the colors I want, everything like that would just be fantastic. And if you're, you know, if you live in Britain, I'm sure you understand how, you know, beautiful an Aston Martin is, because it's actually made in Britain, if you did not know that. And so that's my dream car. And I think after that, I'd maybe want, what would be another good car? I wouldn't take a Lamborghini. A lot of people will go, why? I want a Lamborghini. I don't want a Lamborghini. They're not really sexy to me. Like, they don't, I mean, they look striking, but not sexy, if that makes any sense to you car fans out there. I think I would definitely buy a Ferrari, because, you know, you can't really, you know, Ferrari is the, you know, the perfect, what would be the best word to use for it? I can't really think of a word. You know, it's like the heritage of supercars when it comes to passion, I guess, might be the best way to put it. So, really want a Ferrari, really want an Aston Martin after everything. That'd be my first choice. So, okay, so we're looking pretty good. So, next part, we're actually going to get started working on the mall. So, we don't really have enough space yet, because the mall is going to be pretty big, obviously. It's a mall. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a road coming across here, which might be done my next part. And then the mall will be a little bit farther off, because we're going to maybe add some parking into that, because we want it to be realistic as well. We will have parking garages. Maybe we could put a couple here, which might have enough. Yeah, I think we actually have enough space. So we actually might be able to fit a couple parking garages here, which might work wonderfully. You know, so there are a lot of things we can do. I already do have a design for the mall in mind. So if you do like this video, thank you very much for watching, or share it. You know, if you did like it enough, that'd be greatly appreciated as always. So bye-bye, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of another series. And, you know, just come back next week for another episode of Building SouthLake. So, bye-bye, guys.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you